Well, there we go. My goodness. Okay. All right. Can you guys hear me? All right. Can you guys hear me? Oh, I can hear me. Let me turn that down. All right. Well, there we go. 3 weeks in a row. That is, that's so Vink. Do no streams for 1 year and 4 months, and then do three within a 2 week period. But four if you count the podcast I did with Sean. So there we go. All right, let's see who's here. All right, I see. Let's see. I see. Mark, thanks for joining. Thanks so much. I see Alexa. Great. Long time no see. Jason, hello. Wonderful. I am doing well. Well, I mean, as well as I can be. Um, I have to go into work tomorrow morning, so this can't be a super long stream tonight. Um, yeah, I don't normally work Sundays, but so I was like, I'm not going to do a stream this weekend. I'm going to be responsible, and I'm gonna wake up on time, and I'm gonna be all ready for work. I don't want to go to work all tired out and irresponsible. And then I thought, no, wait, I want to play Famicom, so I'm going to do that instead. You guys are enablers. That's what's happening. Because I've enjoyed this so much the last 2 weeks that I'm gonna do it again. So here we go. So yeah, Japanese work week, whatever. It never ends, never ends. So let's all be irresponsible together. Yeah? Okay, great. So I got the twin hooked up today. Got the twin Famicom just kind of sitting there waiting. I got some Famicom disk system games that I need to test, because you got to test Famicom disk system games, make sure they're all working. And I got some cartridges, just what I have here. I've never played this one called Happy Birthday Bugs. So it's a Bugs Bunny game. I'm guessing it's Bugs Bunny's Crazy Castles, but I'm not sure. I've played it before on stream, but I just like Yoshi's Cookies, so I might play some of that. Got a game called Flappy. It's not Flappy Bird. Super Mario USA, and I thought maybe it would be fun if we compared it to Doki Doki Panic. Just kind of like side by side, look at the differences. That might be fun. I've got a Kirby because I like Kirby, and I've got Lost Word of Jenny, which is a game that I still don't know if I even like it, but it's very unique. What else I got? I got a Zelda. Anyway, what else I got? Got lots of stuff. Hold on. Oof. Have you ever heard of this game? It's called Babel. It's kind of like a puzzle platformer, and I just discovered it recently. I'm not very good at it, but it's kind of like a mixture between like a Lolo and like a pipe dream. It's kind of interesting. I've got Kunio's Ice Hockey, which is the Kunio game. I think I've only played like very briefly just to see if it worked, but I want to try that out. I got Parodius because you got to have Parodius, and you guys like to make fun of how bad at shooters I am. Shooters are a genre I love so very much, and I'm so very very bad at them. Super Chinese. Let's see, American title: Kung Fu Heroes. Pac-Land, which is not the greatest platformer, but it's one of the very earliest side-scrolling platformers. It predates Mario, and it's been noted to be an inspiration for Super Mario Brothers. And this, I don't know, this is one of my most played NES games when I was a kid. It came out in the US as Track and Field 2, and it is one of Konami's best sports games. And it's here. It's like Hyper Olympics in Seoul, or sorry, Konamic Sports in Seoul. And I think it's a graphical and sound powerhouse. Some of the best Konami like background tunes, just very fun. All right, what else we got? Voltron. I don't know why, just pulled it off the shelf, and the name is Voltron. And I got Tetris because I don't think I've played it on stream before, and it's super weird. It's created by the guy who created Tetris, I think. And like, I don't know, it's hats. Why not? All right, what are we playing tonight? Actually, let's talk first. How's everyone doing? Tell me how you're doing. Tell me how you're doing. What games have I bought since last week? I don't think I bought anything since last week. I mean, I bought some retro stuff for the store and things like that, but did I buy anything for me? Did I buy anything for me? Maybe not. Maybe not this week. I don't think I did. Track and Field 2 is probably one of the ultimate Konami titles for the NES. Yes, someone realizes like a lot of people skipped it because it's like a track and field title, but it's so good and it's like so much better than I mean maybe better is the wrong word because the original track and field game is a classic, but it's so much like the graphics have been improved so very much. It's just it's like a whole different generation. It's like it's almost like going from 8-bit to 16-bit. Like it's just a huge difference. Let's see. Babel is fantastic. Yeah, yep, I think so. Yeah, I know it's a really eclectic list of picks. Group. Hey, Matt. Hey, hello. Did you get your games yet, Matt? I guess they'll probably be in the next day or so. Graphics alone are much. Yeah, the huge athlete sprites are very well impressive. Yeah, some of them don't animate so well because they're so huge, but I mean, it's still very, very impressive. I did get a haircut. Thank you for noticing. All right. Yeah, Matt put in an order for some mostly rhythm games, but really, really fun stuff. Really fun stuff. All right. Arm wrestling was fun in track and field too. Yeah. And what's really weird is you could unlock these extra sports, and one of them used the light gun, and it was like gangster shooting, which had nothing to do with the Olympics, I guess, in the Olympic Village. I don't know. It was kind of like tossed in there. Like Konami's like, hey, let's put a gun game in there. Yeah, let's put a gun game in there. But you had to unlock it. It was not like one of the sports you could select from the beginning. But anyway, we're doing Famicom today, Famicom and Famicom Disk System, and I showed a bunch of games, and I don't know, and I can just pull whatever from the back of the shelf. If you guys pick a color, I'll just like Louina's randomly grab a game, and that might be fun too. So what do you want? Or wait, you know what? I always tell you what I've been playing. What have you been playing? What have you been playing this week? Sweets is here. Oh, yeah. We agreed last time that Sweets was a name that you were comfortable with. If that's still true. But I'm just so pleased. I'm so pleased to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. You're playing Civilization on PC, the original? The original Civilization or one of the newer ones? Gosh, I played it wasn't exactly the original, but it was like a slightly graphically upgraded version of the original called CivNet. It was meant to be played online, but I didn't have any online connection at the time, so I still played it as a single player game, but it was just a slightly better looking version of Civilization. Loved it. Do I have Splatterhouse on Famicom? You mean Splatterhouse Wanpaku Graffiti? No, I don't. Not right now, actually. I have sold my copy, which I regret quite a bit because I thought I had 2 copies and I sold one, and yeah. Sold one to Mark, actually. Don't worry, I'll get another one. I pick them up whenever I can, but they've really gone up in price recently. Like Used to be able to get them for $20, and now they're like 40. It's crazy, and I'm not exactly sure why Splatterhouse, because there hasn't been a new Splatterhouse game in a long time. So I'm not sure why it suddenly picked up in Steam. Maybe because the Namco Classics collection got released, and some people were exposed to it for the first time there, and then they want the original cart. I'm not sure why. All right. Reluctant Hero is here. You know what? You may be reluctant, but you'll always be my hero. You guys got to watch this guy though. His like catchphrase is yoink. Like, I put stuff on the site, and I'm in the process of tweeting it out that I've put new stuff on the site, and already and by the time I get my tweet out, it's already obsolete because he's bought like the best stuff from it. So like, I don't know. I gotta yeah, yeah. This is the guy. Civ 6 on PC. I started with Civ 2 and then the Stacks of Doom. I have I have I have played Civilization. I've played Colonization, which was kind of like the Settle America version of Civilization. And then I didn't play any Civilizations for a long time until Civilization 6 on Switch, actually. And it is so much more complicated than the old Civilization games. But yeah, I have a couple of them on the PC. I know I have Civ 4, and I started a game with it. I'm like, wow, this looks really good. And I just never delved into it enough. I'm not much of a PC gamer. As much as I'd like to be, because there's so many advantages of PC gaming, but I'm a console head. Mark this week is playing a box of games from Vink. Yeah, that's pretty common. Mark, how many games were in that box? I don't even remember. It was so full that like when I was going to the Yamato for customs, they were I'm just like squeezing it all in there. It was such a full box. 35 games in that box. That's crazy. That's crazy. Civ 6 is too big brain for me. Oh. My favorite Civilization game to this day is Civ 3. I should try that. Yeah, Matt, your box is pretty packed as well. You guys, I tell you guys, I'm like, okay, Yamato is this shipping company. For those who don't know, I wonder if I have a 60 centimeter box near me. I don't think I do. Maybe I do. Just a second. This is a 60 centimeter box. Right now it's filled with empty game cases. I replace a lot of game cases because a lot of the stuff I get at a discount because it's all cracked, and so I just put new cases on them, and and send them out. But anyway, this is about what a 60 centimeter box looks like. It's about yay big, and actually these will be useful because these empty cases are the same size as a game. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 cases in here. Now, if these were actually full of the game, it would be a little bit overweight, but this is about the amount of space it has. So what I do is when people make an order with sometimes I get an order that's like 2 Game Boy games, Yamato shipping, and it's like, oh, I feel bad. So I immediately email them, and I'm like, okay, I'll send your games right away if you want. That's fine, but like there is a lot of room left in that box, and some people take advantage of that a little bit, and they throw one more game in there. But some people, they're like, how many games can I get in there? And I'm like, well, it depends on the system. And we Tetris the thing up until the box is just. I've had boxes that have come in like a couple of grams under the weight, just ridiculous. And I love that though. I love because I can't do the cheaper airmail options anymore. I can only do the kind of more expensive options. But like if you can get a bunch of games in one of those boxes, it's a good deal. It's still a good deal. So that makes me happy. Yamato, it's a boat on the bottom of the ocean. That is true. It's also a courier service. Time Prices 2 is amazing fun. It is. Vink and I start with a small box, believing that's what we need. Yep. How about all the games? We need some games. Try to squeeze every ounce out of my Vink boxes. He's been super nice about it. Well, thank you. Thank you. I try. Anyway, let's play a game. From those things that I showed earlier, did anything jump out at you guys? Let's review for those who are new. Hatris, Voltron, Babel, Kunio Hockey, Pac-Land, Hyper Sports, like Track and Field 2, basically, Parodius, Super Chinese, Lost Word of Jenny, Kirby, Super Mario USA, possibly mixed with Doki Doki Panic, Flappy, Yoshi's Cookie, Happy Birthday Bugs Bunny. Do I have Kid Dracula to play? Yeah, I got. Hold on. I'm sure I got one. Sure I do. Hold on. Oosh. I don't want to take mine out of the box, but there's one. Yeah, I got one. I've already played it on stream, but whatever. Whatevs. What is Last Word of Jenny? Exactly, Lost Word, but that makes Jenny, as you can see, it's basically like Rika-chan or Barbie. It was like a toy line, a doll toy line, and which is weird because they made a fairly difficult platformer based off of like a little kid's doll property. It's better than it should be for what it is. It's not a great game, but like for something licensed off such a weird property, it's better than it should have been. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Kid Dracula's very fun. Hiya, chair. Yeah, too good for a license. Again, it's not a great game. I may be overselling it, but like it's not as bad. Like there is some fun to be had in a property that probably doesn't deserve a fun game. Hey, show's here. Well, you know what? While I'm waiting, I'm going to clean something because I know you guys are mostly here for the song. I got some organic bamboo Q-tips now. Yeah, I'm doing the fancy stuff here. Let's see. Let's go Flappy. Let's go Flappy. I heard a couple of people say Flappy. Have I been keeping up on the new MST3K? I haven't. I went into the third season Kickstarter. I got my password for the Gizmoplex and promptly did and never really logged in. I know I should. I know there's been some live events going on, and I really should, but I've been busy. But I'm really looking forward to. I mean, I always buy the physical set too, and that's probably how I'll eventually watch it. Have you played Flappy Special for the Game Boy? Yes. I've also played Flappy Bird. My experiences with that one are not as. This is the Flappy cleaning song. I don't know if I like how that rolls off the tongue. I hope Flappy won't mind this song. All right. Need to clean Flappy a bit more. I hate it when people put stickers on the game unless they're awesome stickers. Like the Anpanman stickers on a Super Mario 3. That's cool. But price stickers, like recent price stickers, not like retro price stickers, but like recent ones, I hate that. But old school stickers, I kind of like those. Not quite clean enough yet. Unless this is how it's supposed to look. Looks pretty good. What do you think? You like this game? Okay, perhaps I can clean it a bit more. All right. This is the cartridge cleaning song. Sorry that it's taking so long, but these games are old, and so am I. Oh, it's a sad song. All right. Oh, perfect. It looks great. Hey, there we go. Hey, can't stay, but wanted to say it's cool that you're streaming again. Thank you. All right. How do you play Flappy? Okay, I'm a bird. I am a Flappy Bird. Okay. Oh, whoops. Okay, how do I kill myself? Start and select. Use the suicide button. Okay. All right. Well, look at that. FL. Oh. I was going to say FLAPPY. It spells Flappy, but I touched the cassette. Oh, did I fix it? Nope. So delicate. So delicate. Oh, Lord. All right. Let's try this again. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, well, suicide again. It's kind of Lolo-esque. All right. Let's see. Got to get this ball to this thing. All right. So we definitely want to do that. And we want to... Oh, man, I haven't played this in a long time. Oh, that didn't work. That should count, right? Ugh. Suicide. Could I attempt to play Beat Takeshi's Challenge? I mean, I could attempt. That's a pretty rough game. But yeah, I've got copies of it. But I'm not going to beat that game tonight. It takes hours and hours. Okay. And I'm dead. Might as well be classified as being built on a different system from the later titles. Oh, definitely. Definitely. Dude, we're vinking again? Oh, yeah. We are vinking hardcore. All right. I'm thinking of vinking. Oh, someone smarter than me find out how to do this. Flappy, more like squashy. Oh. All right. Hold on. There's I used to be able to do this. I used to be good at Lolo as well. All right. How do I get that ball to go there? Okay. Let's figure this out, everyone. Okay. This has definitely got to be there. I need at least one of those balls to go. Well, guess what? That wasn't it. You need to squish the unicorn sock puppet first? I do. Okay. Time to squish the unicorn sock puppet. Oh, how am I going to squish him? He's all the way up there. He's unsquishable. I feel I've already screwed up. Oh, well, that didn't do it. Okay. I mean, this is obviously how it's going to go. I need to basically do that, but with the other ball. All right. The more you know. Oh. Nope. Nope. Don't have the mental fortitude for this one. So. Okay, I'm going to figure that out, and I'm going to show you guys later. I says. All right, what are we playing next? Oof. Hey, PB, where's Jay? Voltron. Yeah, I got a haircut. Thank you. Yeah, we can do Voltron. Voltron. Okay, we'll do Voltron, then Lost World of Jenny. This is the falling asleep song. Oh, do not fall asleep yet. And for those who keep suggesting Samurai Pizza Cats, I do not have that game. Oh yeah. I'm gonna Tron these balls. No, Kevin, think before you say things. All right. This is the cartridge thing cleaning song. I should try to avoid words that remind of schlong. Oh man. All right. All right. Awesome. Not quite yet. You know, the thing though, I mean, it's as annoying as it might be, it's very rare to find a Famicom cartridge that doesn't work. Like, they have to be in pretty terrible shape. I can almost always bring them back to life, even if they, you know, it commands a non-trivial price. That is correct. That's why I don't have it. Oh, perfect. Looks great. We're getting there. We're getting there, guys. This is the cartridge cleaning song. I brought it back after so very long. Come on, Voltron. Get your act together. Well, nope. There we go. A long, long time ago. A long, long time ago what? Gonna need a little more information than that. Okay, a long time ago. Oh, I had rotten luck trying to get Game Gear games to work. It's 50-50. Huh. Time is 2929 space year. We are living on the planet Starlenian, which is very similar to the Earth. Oh no. Oh, I gotta read that. Sorry, guys. Wasn't paying attention. That's the copyright date. A long time ago. Okay. Cartridges. Okay, here we go. Okay, little spaceship. Come on. All right, here we go. Time is 2999 space year. We are living on the planet Starlenion, which is very similar to the Earth in the remotest part of the galaxy system. The Bismarck Empire, with a great power, started to invade Starlenion to secure a footing to conquer the Earth. The Bismarck Empire is constructed the front. Oh, okay, whatever. Baltron, starship for the piece of space. Copyright a long time ago. Okay, whatever. Couldn't do it. All right. All right, Baltron. Why do a lot of early shooters like not play any music for a while? Maybe they couldn't handle. Okay. Well, that's not fair. That's not fair. All right. Okay, so things can come at me from behind, so it's kind of Defender-esque, but I can't turn? I can't go backwards. Okay, but I've got to watch that radar in case something sneaks up behind me. Okay. Good to know. Was that a bubble? Did I get killed by a bubble? Oh, come on, man. Okay. Pause. Okay. Okay, so it's basically one button, this game. All right. Reminds me a lot of the early, like, Jalco shooters. Formation Z. Things like that. Kind of similar color palette. Okay. 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 Okay, this is... I hope I'm not supposed to be rescuing those, because I'm definitely shooting them. No, I don't think it's like Defender. There doesn't seem to be anything to rescue. Unless I am supposed to be... Okay, I'm going to attempt to rescue one of those guys next time. Or not. Okay. Okay, now it's looking Gradius-y. Kind of like the spaceship design. Those ones just look like paper airplanes. And they're quite small, some of them. This really isn't too bad. Okay, watch out for bubbles. Security camera? What is that gonna do? I feel that... Oh. Hey, not too bad. Okay, hold on. I didn't start at the beginning, but... Okay, what were those... But the enemy designs changed. Did I start at the beginning? Not quite. Yeah, this really isn't too bad. I'm bad, but... It's interesting that you start with a bomb from the very beginning. Not too bad, actually. All right. I was using elbow grease, then I stepped up to isopropyl alcohol. Oh yeah, 50% IPA. I'm not. Oh, are you talking about beer? But with alcohol, you're going to want a higher alcohol content than that, probably. Baltron, second cousin to Voltron. Wait, scrolling text. Wait. Yep. A distinct lack of both balls and trons. No. Plenty of balls. Don't take a bath, instant death. Birds, bats, and bubbles. Okay. Here's our savior. Don't shoot. A cheeky Vic Viper knockoff. Oh, definitely. Okay. Gradius probably should have been named Gladius because of the sword. Yeah. It was a like a misromanization, but romanization. But yeah, that was supposed to be the name. When I fail Sesame Street ABC on the NES, I think I'm bad. Then I realized Barney and Friends on the Genesis was easier. I used 99% rubbing alcohol. All right. Okay, what are we playing next? Baltron. Once there was a ball. Or I guess he was kind of a Tron ball, or maybe he was just a Tron, but he was Baltron. Adding more alcohol, the solution to all troubles. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, we were playing Lost Word of Jenny. That was it. Someone recognizes the Trogdor. Very good. Very good. Alcohol, the cause and solution of all of the world's problems. Okay. I'm a smee. There we go. That should be good. Got a lot of... And Jenny's in jail, apparently. Let's try that again. Got to clean out Jenny's insides. Again, gotta think before I say things. Okay. Hey, Albert. Welcome. All right. Oh, it's really dirty in there. There we go. Lost Word of Jenny. All right. Press start button. Don't mind if I do. All right. Kind of Cinderella-esque. Okay. We're in the pumpkin carriage. Yeah. Okay. And someone with a key. And then there's that gangster guy who dropped off something. Okay, I am Jenny. House. Uh-oh. Okay, guys with guns. Because it's a kid's game. A lot of cars. Dog. Musical. Can I go into musical? Not yet. Okay. Harbor. I'm going to go to Harbor. Nope, I can't go to Harbor yet? Oh, what did I have to do first before I can go to Harbor? Oh! Guy with gun. Cake. Why do they even label these in English? Okay, house. No. All right. Ah, guy with gun. Jenny. No. Okay, what else can I visit? NASA. Oh no. A dog. Okay, dog is evil. Churchyard. Wait, do I have turbo fire on or something? Hold on, I might have turbo on. That might be why I can't go anywhere. Okay, that's why I couldn't go anywhere. Okay, Flowerland. Okay, so now it's a platformer. And again, it ain't Shakespeare, but it's got fairly big sprites for the time. Okay, she doesn't jump very high. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. Okay, do I have any attack whatsoever? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's try this again. But yeah, it's way too difficult for its age group that it was designed for. Okay, how do I get across there? Can I? Okay, there we go. Does that give me life? Oh my goodness, everything's so fast. Okay, I need a gun. Does Jenny? Jenny's got a gun. Okay. Okay, that grew an enemy. Why? Why did that grow an enemy? Okay, how do I need to go higher. That is not higher. That is lower. But yeah, this game is way too hard for its target age range. Okay, hold on. I should be able to go to different levels. Okay, sketchy guy. Look at my legs. Ah! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Can I go to musical? I want to go to musical. Okay, I want to go to harbor. Sure, I was able to go to harbor last time. Maybe it's random which ones are open, because I know when I was playing this before I went to harbor. Okay. House. Okay, Jenny seems open. Nope. NASA. Can I only go to flower? No, I don't want to go flower. I want to go to churchyard. Can I only go to flower? I'm sure I went to harbor. I should really start. I can't even go to flower. Okay. I must have to find something. Oh, Milky Way Fantasy. Well, there we go. Go to cake. Ooh, ooh, okay. I've never been to this one before. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, dragons, space dragons, space dragons. Okay. Okay, I'm fine. I'm all fine. Space dragons. Okay, that's an enemy. Everything's an enemy. Okay, that's okay. I can do this. I can do this. I'm Jenny. Jenny can do anything she puts her matching accessories to. Okay. Okay. Give me them stars. Is that a KKK member? It is. That is definitely. Hold on. That. Yeah, that is definitely a hooded, torch-wielding KKK member. All right. Well, we'll just well, at least they're the bad guy. Okay. So I'm fighting against the clan? How do I... Oh, I'm dead. Okay. I obviously have to destroy that clan member. But how? Oh. Okay. There must be something I need to collect. Oh, I can kick. I can kick a dragon in the face. Space dragon. Oh. This is great. I like it. Let's see. Oh man. The last words of Jenny is no. Fink is starting to rethink his earlier positive words on this game. Oh yeah. Go to cake. Go to cake. I thought the sketchy guy was Jabba the Hutt. That's possible. The cake is a lie. Jenny in space. At least she's wearing pants now. True. I wonder why this game wasn't localized. Yeah. Reconstruction of the game. It is a cool name. That space dragon may also be a member. That's true. He's the Grand Dragon. Oh, there's a Zelda. Look at this. Look at this. It's like a Castlevania ripoff level. Okay, she can get powers at some point. Oh, all right. This game is great. Oh, there's the clan member again. So the demo player is no better than I am. In fact, worse. It's got a little something for everybody. I like how the demo has no artificial intelligence whatsoever. Hold on. Okay, there's the harbor. There's the pirate ship level I was telling you about earlier. Let's see if the demo can do anything here. Firing at nothing. Okay, the demo's dumb. Yeah, what's that spelling of Jenny with the capital N and the lowercase n? Lost word of sanity. Okay, there's the clan members again. Apparently they're in the pirate ship as well. Yeah, they're Yeah. So I know that you're all hankering for a copy right now, and this is available on my website. Probably this exact copy. Let's see. Is it? So if you want to play more of that, if you want to kick some clansmen in the face in a kind of low frame rate sort of way, this is the game to do it. Whoosh. My memory is. I mean, again, it's yeah, it's not as good as I remembered it. But again, I had very low expectations for that title. All right. All right, what am I playing now? Let's see. Okay, did Flappy already. Okay, failed at 2 games so far. Let's see if I can find something else to. And by the way, I think we should all get our petitions ready for when the next Smash Brothers comes out. Jenny for Smash, definitely. Jenny for Smash. Yep. Well, thank you all for coming out. Sorry I didn't advertise this stream earlier. I didn't know I was going to do it. Fail along with Vink stream, yes. And if you have a Famicom in front of you, you can feel free to fail along with me using these simple steps. Jenny for Smash right on it. 8 all for Smash. Bump attacks only. Bump attacks would be good in Smash. That would, yeah. Oh man, that'd be great. Thank you for having us whenever you can. That's why I do this. I enjoy it so much. Not gonna stay up too late tonight, but are Famicom Mini still in stores in Japan? Yeah, yeah, actually, you can still get them. You can still get them. I mean, the new ones, most stores don't have those anymore, but you can still get used ones. And yeah, they never really completely sold out. The Super Famicom ones, though, are pretty much sold out. Actually, I did okay with Baltron. I'm going to count Baltron as a success tonight. I'm going to count Baltron as a success, but yeah, I did see a new Famicom Mini just a couple months ago at what was it? Best Denki. Yeah. What character should be in Smash? Karnov for Smash. All right. Oh, I'm gonna play this Bugs Bunny one. I want to play this because this is not one I've come across much. I saw it, and again, I'm thinking it's probably Bugs Bunny's Crazy Castle that we got in the United States, but I'm not sure. Cleaning Bugs Bunny's filthy pins. You know, if you like the Crazy Castle series, I've been getting into the Mickey Mouse Crazy Castle ones recently, and I think that's where the original series was, that they localized to all kinds of different properties, including the real Ghostbusters in the United States, in order to get around the licensing, because Capcom had the licensing for Disney games in the United States. So Kemco had it for Japan. I think Kemco and Capcom had it in Japan. But so when they released them, when they made these games for all these Mickey Mouse games, but then when they released them outside of Japan, they had to put different licenses into them, which is crazy. All right. What's with all the lines today? It's gotta be Crazy Castle. One of the first games I ever beat back in the day. I was so pleased when I beat the game that I didn't want it. There was a victory screen, but it never went back to the main menu. It was just there. So to get rid of the victory screen, you had to actually restart. You had to actually restart the game, but I didn't want to because I'd worked so hard to get there. I left the system on for like 2 days, and I think I took a picture of it with a film camera, but it didn't turn out right when I got it, because I was so pleased that I beat the game. Oh, there we go. Okay. Bugs Bunny's Crazy Castle was released as Roger Rabbit game in Japan. Yes, that's right. A disk system game, actually. All right. Oh, this does not look like Crazy Castle. All right. This is something different. Did this one get released? What the? That's strange. Looney Tunes was not a known property in Japan. It still really isn't. Oh, this is not Crazy Castle. Oh, this is something very different. Is that a walking? I've got a mallet? Nice. Okay. It does not control great. Okay, how do I attack? Okay. The mallet seems to work when it feels like it. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, no sound when I hit those enemies. Okay. The graphics aren't bad. Did this get released in the United States? Does anyone know? Oh, this is Birthday Blowout. Okay. I never played this. I was kind of hoping it was Crazy Castle, though. I really like that game. Or at least I have fond memories of it. I don't know if it was a great game. Okay, that makes the music go faster. So I'm hitting mallets with a mallet. Oh, I can jump higher? Okay. Oh, okay. I can jump on those once they've been... Okay. I'm sure that'll come in handy at some point. If the level design turns out to be ingenious. This reminds me a little bit of Doki Doki Panic, just the way there's all these things swinging, and you've got these, and how your life counter is set up. It kind of stutters as it's not a smooth scroll compared to like a Mario game or something like that. It's not terrible, but it's just a little, it just feels a little bit off. Oh, really? Really? The 50 logo that appears here was replaced with a generic WB one. Okay. It certainly has that Chemco echo effect. Yeah. Oh, start at the beginning. Nope. Nope, wasn't that fun. Well, this will be sold on my store. Because I don't need this one. Ugh. Dang it. I was hoping it was Crazy Castle. All right. Let's see. What do we want to play? You know what? I've been talking about it. I think I want to play some Hyper Sports because it's... I still think it's a really impressive looking game for the time period. And this came out in 88. So it's not even a very later one. I would like to show you the original Hyper Olympic to compare it, but I don't... my specialized tappy controller is upstairs somewhere, and it actually did in Japan it actually required that thing. In the United States, it was an option or not even released. I don't remember. Okay. Oh yeah. Now let's see. This is an auto fire controller, so I'm going to cheat. Oh, this music. Oh, I'm going to turn it up. This is my childhood right here. I played this game so much. I rented it a couple times from the video store, and then they sold the copy because they sell off the old games at the rental place. I think we paid $15 for it. I played it so much. Okay. Let's do the Olympic mode. Oh yeah, I think there was a password backup. Ooh. Who am I representing today? You know what? I'm gonna be USA today. I usually choose Japan, but yeah, there's cutscenes in it. Just watch this, because you're like, wow, that looks pretty nice. But just watch, dude. Right there, the giant plane coming into view. Oh, that music. This is when Konami just made banger after banger for when it came to music. Just wonderful. And there's going to be a parade, and they have this screen that zooms in. See, you watch the parade coming here, and then watch this screen up there, and they show you a zoomed in view of the different marches. Again, I just thought these graphics were amazing back in the day. I couldn't even believe it. You know, it's trying to mimic what's going on the screen. It's not exact, of course, but like I thought that was just such an ingenious way of doing it because they have, of course, a limited amount of sprites that they can have at one time. I just thought that was a brilliant way of being able to do this. And there's no reason they needed to add this to the game. It's just a nice little touch. Okay, let me see if I remember how to do this. USA, USA. Oh yeah. Let's see if I still remember. Yes. Okay. So you can either get them out of bounds or... Oh, okay. They got me. Oh, it's been a long time. I used to be able to get perfects on this. Oh my goodness. I might not even win this first round. That would be embarrassing. Oh my goodness. You can kind of inch them this way. There we go. Okay. There we go. There we go. Oh god, I'd hate to do this as a stream of a childhood favorite and lose in the first sport. Okay. There we go. Okay, what are people writing? Hey gang. There's probably no sprites being used at all. Oh yeah, probably not. The disc system or just the Famicom stream? It's whatever. We've just been doing regular carts so far, but yeah, but look at how huge that player is. Okay. Oh, I didn't qualify. Okay. Disqualified. Come on. Yes! Disqualified. Why? Really? Okay. Boo. All right, freestyle swimming. Time to cheat. Turn that auto fire on.
On your mark. Get set.
Go. Dang it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, you can go faster if you go underwater. Oh, no, 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 no. My turbo fire is not turboing enough. Boo. Oh, I'm out. I lost 2 events. Ooh, I don't know if that cigarette was in the US version. I'm guessing not. Oh. I know the only way to properly play is to destroy your own thumbs. Well, let's just look at a couple other sports. But the whole Olympic mode has tons of these really cool cutscenes the whole way through it. It's really, really cool. Well, let's see. They cut the train and the cigarette out. That makes sense. Canoeing, archery, clay pigeon shooting was fun. Hurdles, horizontal bar, taekwondo. Yeah, same with this. In this version, you can't. Nothing's unlocked. I never understood how to do the high dive. I would just hit buttons randomly. It was so fun. Which is exactly what I'm going to do right now. Ooh. Ooh, I qualified. Was arm wrestling only in the US release? I'm not sure. It might be one of the locked sports. I'm not sure. The US release came out a year after this version, so there we go. Some of the sports were only in the Olympic mode, so yeah. Anyway, great music. Just a really good game. I don't. Yeah. Well, I wonder if it's in the Japanese Famicom version. Let's see. Let's see. It's interesting that it was called Track and Field 2 because it's like not near. I mean, I guess it's the second one released in the US, but there's been tons of games. Yeah. Let's see. Sporting events, extras. The game had a password feature allowing the player to continue playing from a position at another time. Additionally, the gun firing exhibition could be played with either the NES controller or the NES Zapper. Arm wrestling. It is in, okay, in exhibition against a computer in the Japanese version. And the gun firing was not available in the Japanese version. Okay, that was okay. Hang gliding was a bonus event, and arm wrestling in the versus mode only in exhibition against a computer in the Japanese version. Okay, so it is in the Japanese version. Hold on, let's. We should be able to see it in versus mode. Let's see. There we go. Arm wrestling.
On your mark. Get set.
Yeah, I'm cheating. I got auto fire on.
On your mark.
And I'm playing 2-player mode, so I love this. I love I love the facial expressions. Okay. Anyway, yeah, arm wrestling. Anyway, brow furrowing the game. The exact title in Japan was Track and Field in Seoul, wasn't it? Well, I mean, I guess if you want to track, it's actually Konamic Sports in Seoul. So it's not really, it's not even listed as the, I mean, the track and field name is reserved for the US. The game was called Hyper Sports. The first game was Hyper Sports, then Hyper Olympic, and then there were a million versions of both of those, and then this is, I guess, the first one that's like, because were several games in the Hyper Olympic series on the MSX. I think I have a couple of them, but yeah. So yeah, brow furrowing the game. I love that. Oh man, this is a good. I'll tell you, when people ask me for Famicom recommendations for games that are not very expensive, but you can get a lot of play out of, I recommend this a lot. But I think I've had this copy on my store for almost 2 years and no one's bought it. Like it's, I don't know. I think it's hard. It's a hard sell. It's like, oh, it's an Olympic sports game, and you're like, but it's one of the. So like I got like 4 or 5 copies of it, because every time I see it at a store, I'm like, oh, and I pick it up, and then I realize I've already got several copies of it and nobody cares. But it's a good game. It's a good game. It's the same when I think I literally have 10 copies of Picross DS, because whenever I see it, I buy it, because it's usually pretty cheap, and I love it so much. But like I don't think I've ever sold a copy of Picross DS, which is crazy because it's great. Yeah, Olympic sports games. You just think about the button mashing, and the button mashing is definitely there too. They re-released Hyper Olympics as a Barcelona-themed game in 1992. Really? That's interesting. 92. I mean, yeah, that would coincide with it, I suppose. Interesting. You know what? I'll tell you what, it still would have looked good in 1992. Track and Field 2 is still pretty cheap in the States. Okay, that would explain it. You'd think that, no, I guess you're right. That game wouldn't go up. It should, though. Like, I don't know. It's a fun game. It's a freaking fun game. And there's absolutely no Japanese needed to play it. So it's unfortunate that it never had more of an impact. Then again, that keeps it cheap. They even slapped the red and gold color scheme on the title screen. Really? That's interesting. All right. So, what are we playing next? Proteus? Yeah, I can play Proteus. What were the choices? Oh gosh, we can go through some of those again. Let's see. I got a copy of Proteus here. I got Super Chinese. I got Pac-Land. I got Kunio Hockey. Babel, which is interesting. Hatris, which is unique. King of Boxer, Ring King. Yeah, I've got one of those, but that's not that great of a game. Super Chinese, we could do Super Chinese. Again, you've probably all seen Super Chinese before because it came out as Kung Fu Heroes, and I believe it sold pretty well too. Let's see. Or I could just pull something randomly off the shelf. That's fine too. Or you know what? Play something on disk system. Let's do a little Doki Doki Panic. Oh. You never heard of Doki Doki Panic? I'm sure you've seen it. I'm sure you've seen it. Did you know that Doki Doki Panic was called Doki Doki Panic in Japan? It's true. Help! All right. Time to jump in this book. You recognize it now? What's my favorite game that didn't get released outside of Japan? Oh, gosh. It's a hard question. There's been a lot. All right. Okay, this one is... Yeah, there's saves in here. Oh, I don't know. There's been so many really good games. I just... Yeah. No animated... You can see there's no animation on these guys either. Wait till you see the waterfall. It's all trippy in this version. Oh, do I have the auto? Okay, I got the auto jump still on. Okay. I believe this is a potion. Oh. Why am I not picking that creature up? What the heck? Hold on. Just a moment. Something with my buttons is weird. Okay, now it's working. That's weird. Okay, auto fire is definitely on. Okay. What is... My B button is not functioning as it should. See, I'm pressing it right now. Should be picking up this dude. Okay, there we go. All right. That's weird. Oh yeah, it's not a potion in this version. It's a magic lamp. And the music's different here. And it's not a mushroom, it's a heart. So yeah, there's lots of differences. Oh, the POW's not animated either. But the fact that a POW's even in there is really the only connection this thing has to being a Mario game. I mean, see, look at. They changed the water animation. They slowed it down a lot when it got released in the US because it's probably pretty seizure-inducing. It's kind of crazy. Cherries are rather calm too. A lot of subtle upgrades when it's converted. Yeah. Did you know the game was released in the US as Bucky O'Hare? The more you know. Yeah. The theme tune loop is shorter. Yeah, there's a lot of... So, but I mean, it's unfortunate that this is never going to be re-released because the rights to these characters belongs to the company Pony Canyon. So it was, so Nintendo's use of that stuff has long expired. It's really interesting because it is a first-party game, but the IP is not Nintendo's. It's kind of like how it's the same with Popeye. You're not going to see Popeye re-released because they don't have the right to the IP that's King Features. So some of these games are not going to be re-released, but like that's why, I mean, you're going to still get Super Mario USA. Do I have a copy of All Night Nippon? Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to play that next? Sure, we can play that. Oh, Otaki. Hold on. Uh-oh. That's not good. I thought that's where I was keeping my copy of it. Just a moment. I gotta find it. Just a moment. Thought it was in there. Well, that puts a cramp in my style. Just a moment. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, my copy of All Night Nippon is just it's just someone obviously bootlegged it back in the past because it's just on the back of a blank disc. I just found it when I was getting games. So I was testing games and I'm like, oh, it's All Night Nippon Super Mario. Neat. Just a moment. Oh, if I can't find it real quick, I apologize. But like, it's not that great of a game to begin with, so you're not missing much. I played it on one of. If you want to see, I played it on one of the. I played it on one of the streams. Not go. I played it on not stream. I played it in one of the Dojo Shorts videos. The video was called Famicom Disk System Treasures and Tribulations, I believe it was called. And I played a little of that on there. I talked about how I found it on the back of a disc randomly. I don't think I'm going to find it super quick, so sorry. Maybe not tonight. But I will find it for next time. I could have sworn it was in that case. And then again, Otaki is, and that's a pretty interesting game. Dojo Shorts, nom nom, yeah. This is the diskette searching sign. Why do I have a copy of Otaki in this case? That's weird. Why did I do that? Why did I do that instead of All Night Nippon, which I was keeping in here? Weird. That's on my brain. Okay. I mean, All Night Nippon is fine. It's a ROM hack, you know. What's on the back of this guy? Oh, Super Mario 2. I love Tamori. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Gosh, is that guy still doing comedy? It was super big still when I first came here. I don't really watch much Japanese television anymore. Okay, that works. Sorry, just testing a game when I see it. Okay, just Othello. I love it. I love it when I find discs that are one-sided because often someone has copied another game onto the back. So here's my Othello, and it's got Super Mario Brothers 2 on the back. But sometimes that label doesn't mean it's actually that game, so you definitely got to test those. What's a television? Yeah. All right. But yeah. So that's Doki Doki, and now let's compare it. Let's pop in Super Mario USA, which is really, I mean, since I have no nostalgia for those original Pony Canyon characters, it doesn't matter to me so much that it doesn't have them. And this is, of course, the one that's nostalgic for me growing up. I mean, as Super Mario Brothers 2, which at the time when I first heard about it, I read it in Nintendo Power that they'd changed and that the original Super Mario Brothers 2 never left Japan. And at the time, I thought that was really. Do I have Miho Nakama Tokumiki High School? Yes, I do, which is interesting because what is it? Nobuo Uematsu did the music for it, or definitely a lot of people connected with some other things. But why? But like it would be an intensely bad game to have on stream. Super Mario USA, but not Europe. Yeah, that is a good question because it's really just Super Mario International. It was neither made in the USA. I guess at the time, the US market was just massive for NES, and the European market was still. I mean, it was a big market, but if my recollection is correct, the Master System was a force to be contended with there. But in the US, it was basically just Nintendo, the NES. That's basically what it was. And this was like such an anticipated title. I remember when it came out, there were shortages, and just it was mad. It was the toy to get. It was the Tickle Me Elmo of its time. Mario EU would have more smokes and alcohol. Yeah. Computers were king in Europe. Sure. NES didn't take off in in Europe like it did in the US. No, not at all. Not at all. The Super Nintendo did a little better. The one that really was the first one that really took off in Europe was the Nintendo DS. And then the Wii did really well too. Okay. Almost. Getting sick of the cartridge cleaning song. Dun, 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 dun. And then, of course, there was Super Mario USSR for the Dendy. There we go. My lockout chip. There is no lockout chip on the Famicom. All right. See, look at this. It's like, other than the title, which says USA rather than 2, there's nothing different except that it was released 4 years later. Super Mario USSR is potato. Someone's been watching Colbert. His dream, another world spread before him when he heard a voice call for blah 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 blah. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, it's still in English. And yeah, oh yeah, Luigi and his magnificent legs. Oh man, I forgot the floatiness. Okay, there's still something wrong with my B button. I don't get that. Did I just throw and catch it? Yeah, but anyway, this is the one you're familiar with. See, you've got the waving plants again. You got the different sound effects. I think it actually plays better. Like, I think it just actually feels smoother to play as well. Yeah, cherries are more Genki now. Now we've got our... Again, it's such a weird history that this game shared, and like how very few elements from this game. See how much slower the waterfall is here. Oh yeah, it's definitely a lot more polished. Okay, well, I'm not, but the game is. But anyway, yeah. But this one's actually going to be harder than the other one because no save. You can't save. You just play until you die. So I don't know if there is a definitive way to play this game. And I don't really like the Super Mario All-Stars collection. I don't know. I never felt those games. The upgrade that they got, I feel like ruined some of the art style. But that's just me. A lot of people I've talked to are slightly younger than me say that's really the only way to play them. Mario 2 had such a big influence on the Lou Alberta cartoon. Oh yeah, because Wart was in that one too. Yeah, play till you die. Words live by. Yeah, powered by vodka. No Super Mario Korea for the Hyundai convoy either. Yeah, USA. But I have to say, like I've again when I found out that like this is the stronger Mario 2. I like Mario 2 Disk System was so impossibly hard. It's just so incredibly difficult and not different enough that it feels like just an expansion pack to the game. And from what I hear, Miyamoto was actually more involved in this game, in the creation of it, than the Super Mario 2 that was released, which was sold incredibly well because it was a sequel to Super Mario 2. But like um this is a very original, unique game, and if it had started as Mario from the beginning, I bet this is the game they'd remember in Japan. um because right now it's more of a like strange afterthought. This game is sold fine. It sold a couple 100,000 copies, but the disc system Mario 2 sold about 2 million copies, just tremendously more than that. And that's what Japanese people always remember as Mario 2. And so Mario 3 was such a leap after that. Anyway, we went from Jenny versus the Confederacy to Super Mario USA in one stream. Yes. Erica told us, I don't know, you and Volcan just got an English fan translation. Do you like any of those classic Famicom text adventure games? Well, I'm a big fan of Famicom Tante Club. Like, I really, really enjoy that. And then there's the, what is it, Portopia? That's a good one. I played the Maison Ikoku text adventure kind of game like that. I haven't played a lot of them, but yes, I would say I'm a fan. I find them very, very interesting. I'd like to play more. Thanks for letting me know about that fan translation out. I could pop it onto the Retron 5, not today, but yeah. Cool. I love what the fan translation community has been doing recently. I love it. I love it. I mean, as someone who sells the import games, people have been like, "Aren't you worried that once all these games are translated, no one's going to want to play the original Japanese versions? They're just going to buy them." But what's interesting is a lot of the time when a game gets released, collectors, they want, even though they're playing the fan translation because they don't speak Japanese, they want the original to pop on their shelves. So like Famicom Tante Club went up in price a lot when the Switch remake got re-released. And what's a recent one? This guy. This just got a fan translation recently. It's a Yumi Mix Remix. Just got fan translated. It's a Game Arts game that came out between the original Sega CD one, came out between Lunar and Lunar 2. It was a project that team was working on, and I think it's charming. It's adorable. It's Lunar is a better game, but it's very interesting. It's more of a interactive movie that's not a movie because it's still photo. You have choices along the way, but they don't matter so much. But it's just a fun, entertaining, very like early '90s anime romp. You know what? I'll play it on stream later on. I don't have the Saturn hooked up right now, but man, I wish Famicom Tante Club would get a translation. I'd love to play it on the FTS. Yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice too. I mean, the second game did. The Super Famicom version of the second game did. There was something prevented the original game from, I think it was like the limit for how many characters could be on the screen didn't allow the English translation to display right, something like that. I don't remember. They were talking about how hard it was to get a translation without like totally like shrinking the amount of dialogue. I forgot exactly what the reasons were that they couldn't do it, but you know what? Don't wait. Play the Switch remake. It's great. It's really, really good. Do I have that here? Oh, it's I picked up the Japanese box set of it. It's way up there. Never mind. I'll get it later. But unfortunately, the cartridge doesn't have English on it. But like I picked up the translation as well, so I bought that game twice. But yeah. Some people just want to own the original. The translation comes second for them, if at all. Yeah, I agree. But yeah, I absolutely I adore what the fan translation community is doing, and I just realized that's an NES near NES near Vink. Oh, there's an NES near Vink. This NES you're talking about? Yeah, there's an NES there, of course. Gotta have an NES so I can play NES games. Oh, those kind of games are my favorite. Yeah, Mark, I totally agree. Reluctant Hero, are you still here? Maybe not. Maybe he's being reluctant. You're being reluctant, Mr. Hero? No? Okay. Because I did want to tell you, I was able to, you wanted a copy of Game Tengoku, and I was able to find another one. Yeah, I got another copy. So I don't know if you still wanted it, but yeah, I got another copy of Game Tengoku. So if you still need it, reach out. All right. Okay, what are we doing next? I should sleep at some point. I do have work in the morning, so maybe I'll just do one more. Yeah, maybe I'll just do one more. Ugh, what do you want to play, guys? Maybe a Disk System game. You know, I'm just going to quick test this Zelda. Just because I just got it recently, and I just want to make sure it works. Oh, you want me to play Akumajo Dracula? I've got it. I'm so bad. I've played it on stream so many times. Oh man, listen to that. Listen to that enhanced sound. I just love it. And the bad English. Many years ago, Prince Darkness Ganon stole one of the Triforce with power. Princess Zelda had one of the Triforce with wisdom. She divided it into 8 units to hide it from Ganon before she was captured. Go find the 8 units, Link, to save her. All of treasures: heart, container heart, fairy, clock, rupee, 5 rupees, life potion, second potion, letter, food, sword, white sword, magical shield, boomerang, magical boomerang, bomb, bow, arrow, silver arrow, blue candle, red candle, blue ring, red ring, power bracelet, recorder, raft, stepladder, magical rod, Bible, key, magical key, map, compass, Triforce. Just levels. I just, such a good game. It don't work. Oh no. Boo. Oh no. Try one more time. Come on. Oh no. Oh, that's a tragedy. That is a tragedy. It's a tragedy when it's a Zelda. It's all right. Put it on my dead discs pile behind me. My current dead discs. I mean, this is out of several hundred. So, I mean, all right. I better put in another copy of Zelda. I'm still going to play Zelda today. I wonder if I can just put the side B of this one so I don't have to start the process over. Oh, yeah, that worked. Well, it looks like I've tested this one before. Kill mode. Oh, you can definitely still rewrite the discs. I've got a disc hacker. But like, I mean, you can't like officially do it. But like, I've got some software that I could rewrite the discs to. I can just offer the 2 diskettes as a single game. Which disc hacker do I have? I have the most. I mean, like, I've never used it really, but I've got what I believe to be. Hold on. I gotta go stab this guy first. I always thought he was. Okay, sorry. Just had to. I can't turn the game off without at least getting the first sword. Okay. The disc hacker could write translations? No, I don't think so. I do not think it'd be able to do that. I mean, if you had it's basically a disc copying program. Okay, this is version 1.3. So anyway, you put in a disk you want to copy. It takes a few steps to do, but like, again, I don't mess with that stuff. I'm interested in it, but I don't, because I don't know. I tried to play with it once and I wound up wiping one of my original discs. So I don't know. But but a lot of people have that, and if they want to do that, so I keep the dead discs because they want one with a label on it, and they'll put the game back on. So yeah. Yeah, 1.3 is the one you want to have. Yeah. Well, I mean, the games can be saved. The problem is that eventually you're going to wind up with not enough magnetic media for them. Now, what the disk system uses is this is not an original technology that they invented themselves. It's a quick disk. If you had an old word processor from the 80s or 90s, like a Smith Corona word processor, they used the same kind of disk. It was just black rather than being yellow. The only thing that's different on the Famicom disks is, if you see, there's some slots taken out here. So that so if you just put in a regular quick disk, it wouldn't read it. So the people who were making bootlegs would notch the quick disks in the same places that the Famicom one would do. But yes, if you have an old Smith Corona word processor, one of those, electric typewriters with a screen. It's the same exact disk mechanism, but they won't work unless you find a way to slot it so that the Famicom disk system will think it is a Famicom disk system quick disk. But that's the only difference. It is the same amount. It's the same amount of storage, the same shape basically, except those were black. And several other word processors also use the quick disk format. They tried to make it as a computer disk format because it does read faster than a standard floppy at the time. I'm not sure how it fares connected compared to a 3.25, 3.5 inch floppy, but it was faster than a regular 5.25 inch. So yeah. A good friend of mine made a 3D printed end for the quick discs. He faked the recessed slots and everything. Yeah, yeah, totally doable. And I have I'm not going to pull them out right now, but I have a bunch of bootleg discs I found over the years, and it's amazing the different ways that they found of getting through the copy protection. It's very, very interesting. But yeah, and there was definitely a cottage market of making bootleg discs and selling them. So, of different software and things like that. So yeah, but yeah, I never really played around with the whole disk hacker mechanism so much. I don't know. I'm not For the most part. I have all the Famicom Disk System games I'd want at this point, so there's nothing I really need to bootleg. So I I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, you there was it was actually possible to take two disk systems and string them together as a way of copying discs too. And a lot of people did that if they were copying a lot of them. And Nintendo kept changing the copy protection too, so that's why you had to keep buying different versions of Disk Hacker. But anyway, yeah, saddens me to know that one day not they won't be able to be played. Thankfully, there's things like an FD. I should really get an FDS stick, frankly. But yeah, it's sad. It's sad that I mean, not to be a nihilist, but all will return to dust. You know, like what I think is like, okay, magnetic media is supposed to have a shelf life of about 10 years. That's what I keep hearing. 10 years, 10 years, 10 years. But like this disc is from uh this disc is from 1986. So that is how many years ago? You know, it's 30 something, years old. And it still works fine. It still works fine. I mean, I think that for the most part, a lot of the um, media that I have will outlive me. And beyond that, I don't care so much because I mean, it will be nice. Almost anything worth preserving will be in some way. And unfortunately, a lot of that is through piracy and hackers and things like that. But, like, I think that enough people care right now that it's not going to be like the golden age of Hollywood, how so many movies disappeared forever, or like the first couple seasons of Doctor Who, how so things just got wiped. Like I luckily I think that there's people, and I'm not going to consider myself one of the preservationists, although that was one of the original reasons I started to do Famicom Dojo videos, was because I was worried about some of the stuff being lost to time. But like in the time since I started that, and with the advent of YouTube, and so many things have been documented, so many things have been backed up. So like I really do think that we are in a time where a lot of this stuff will carry on to the next generation. And I'm lucky right now that my oldest daughter is very into video games, and it makes me feel like it's not such a waste of my time, because um, this all will be hers and my other kids someday. Um, and it feels good in two ways. If they absolutely love games like I do, they can play them and cherish them and cultivate them and continue the collection on their own. And if they decide that they don't and they need the money after I'm gone, they can sell it and it'll be worth something. So like either way, it's something that I can leave for the next generation. So should go to work soon. Should go to work soon. What I meant to say is go to sleep soon because work, but actually work is coming up. Not that many. But like, yeah, it's so sad when you're like reading a Wikipedia page and you're like, you read a synopsis for a movie that sounds really interesting and it goes, no known copy of this movie exists, and it's just like, how could we do that to our own heritage? But they just seemed they had no value. They had no. They were considered worthless once the commercial, and that's why I'm worried a little bit about modern gaming. There is no way to preserve things that are not nailed down. You know what I mean? When you've got a game that's constantly being updated or live service games or things like that, there's going to be no way to preserve them. And I think that goes against the whole games are art argument in my mind. But I mean, everyone's going to have different opinions on that. But the fact that like we're about to lose access to a lot of games through the Wii U eShop and the 3DS eShop, and it's only a matter of time before it's also the PlayStation 2 store, PSP, PS Vita. Already, it's getting harder and harder to access those. So like, it's I worry a lot more about modern games, and it's it's difficult because I think this is our heritage. I think this is the art. This is the art of our generation, and we're creating it in a way now that it's becoming completely disposable, and that makes me sad. Now, again, pirates will save us all, which is again, I do not condone piracy at all, but I'm a strong believer in preservation, and like also I don't like graded like WADA games, or any of those like I hate when people slab games. I just oh it makes me sad. But the um video game history society, preservation society, something like that, is when they're grading the WADA games, they are making a backup of each of these games. Now, the backup will not be distributed, which is sad, and it's going to be just stored. But as a kind of preservation for the future, I'm glad they're doing it. So all these prototype games, they're getting slabbed, so no one's ever going to play them. They're just going to trade them like they're NFTs or something. I don't know. Like, I don't know what's going on with graded games these days, but I am happy that someone's at least preserving them. I know I don't get to play it, which is sad, but it's good to know that it's not just because, especially the ones that are stored on EPROMs, like they're gonna die at some point. So I'm glad someone's preserving it now. Even if I can't play it, I'm happy to know that it exists, if that makes sense. Oh. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, Mark, I don't feel like buying. Like, I have no desire to. I don't even feel like buying physical for like PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, systems like that. I still buy physical for Switch because the game will be on the cart. I'll buy some indie games physically from like limited run because the game is fully on the disc or on the cart. But like a modern game, I the disc is just is a hindrance over buying it digitally, and which is really sad. Now, I've definitely bought some PlayStation 3 games. I've got some behind me, but like this game, like you have there's like an update that's like 40 gigs. Like the game's not even on here really. Maybe this one is because this was finished before they reprinted it. I don't know, but yeah, a lot of the games just. All right. There's this games in the MMO area. Eventually, games like WoW will shut down and be impossible. Yeah, I don't know though. You know what? Someone's gonna find a way. I mean, people are playing Dreamcast Fantasy Star Online right now. I mean, there are definitely games going on as I speak right now. So nature will find a way. Like I think it's not going to be with Blizzard's blessing, I'm sure, but they're gonna find a way. They're gonna find a way to keep those going if enough people care. But that's the thing. If it's so difficult to do, I don't know if enough people are going to care. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't like the whole graded game thing. Just give me the cart only with writing on it. Yeah. I love it. I love finding stuff. I think I showed it last stream, the little slip of paper I found with all the codes and stuff for the Street Fighter moves and stuff. Oh, but yeah, I love finding that little stuff in there. I like it when you buy a Game Boy and it's all covered with stickers. We need a library-like approach to archiving video game media. All the current copyright owners and preservationists ought to be able to sit at a metaphorical table and talk about the future. Yeah, but like the people got to care. The companies got to care, and they don't care about their own legacies really. Like take Konami, who we just showed a wonderful Konami game, and Konami has made amazing games, and they're still making really good games. I know people are all like, I hate Konami, modern Konami, but they're still making really good Power Pro games. The Momotaro game that they made is the best of the series. It's I don't think that Super Bomberman R was the best in the series, but it was good. I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with it. They're still making some good stuff, but what they aren't doing is they're not preserving their legacy. They're re-releasing collections like Castlevania and Contra, which is great, a step in the right direction, but they own all the Hudson stuff and they are just sitting on it. Get me some PC Genshin collections out there. Get something out there. Get what is it, Tengai Mukyo, Far East of Eden series. Like there's so many things that they're just sitting on, so many great games they need to get out there. And like I know that the reason Hudson folded was people had lost interest in these series, but like but just like Momotaro Dentetsu is making a comeback right now since they released a new game. I think there's potential there. I think a lot of people who grew up with these series would love to see them again. So, but really the only Hudson series that they're doing anything with is Bomberman, and other than that they're just it's like they're ignoring that those other series that they own the rights to are even there. Take Red Company. Oh, poor Red Company. Sakura Taisen, PC Genshin, all the amazing PC Engine games they worked on, and all those things. Red Company right now is making some stupid blockchain game because like that's all they nobody's hiring them out to do anything. Oh, just it's just freaking sad. It's free. Treasure is just they're like three people left at Treasure, and it's basically just an IP holding corporation right now. Like all these legendary developers are just it's sorry, I didn't want to end on a sad note, but like we need to find ways for these games to continue and not as I don't think streaming services, I don't know. I just whenever you have a game that's got so many moving pieces, like when you have different people owning the music and stuff like that, and there's a lot to be figured out, like things just kind of will disappear. One of the reasons I collect laser discs is a lot of the original laser disc releases are from the 80s and things like that. And sometimes the DVD is inferior, not just because the picture quality of certain early DVDs is not as good as Laserdisc, but sometimes the sound has been replaced because they've lost the rights to a song, or they've had to change things around. So sometimes the only way to get the original version in any format that's not, VHS, is to find the Laserdisc. It's not with a ton of things, but sometimes they just can't get the rights to things anymore, or when they re-released it, they decided to do a different cut, or the commentary is different because they wanted to do a more modern commentary, so they don't have the original commentary they put on, stuff like that. So yeah, I know. And because I'm crazy. Because I'm crazy that I want to collect giant death frisbees that take up so much room in my, like, I'd have so much more room in this room if I got rid of all my laserdiscs, but I just can't do it. I just can't. I still am buying laserdiscs too. And I never watch them. I never have time, but man, I love laserdiscs. Yep. Yeah, some of the remastering they did for Laserdisc are amazing. Do I have Sweet Home on Laserdisc? No, I don't, but I have House, which is a great movie. Hold on. You guys seen this movie? This movie's amazing. One of my favorite movies. Have you guys ever seen this movie? If you have not seen this movie, you need to watch this movie. Man. Hold on. I'm sure I got it on Blu-ray as well. Yeah, here we go. So this is the Criterion Collection Blu-ray you can get. Oh, sorry, Criterion. Sorry, not Criterion. Whatever. Anyway, that's the English Blu-ray. But for a long time, the only way to get it was like fan translations or whatever. And it's a horror movie. What could I compare it to? Maybe Evil Dead, but more trippy. It is. I have it on iTunes. Yeah, I have it on iTunes too, because before I could get the Blu-ray, we used to I used to get people from my work to come over. We do it. We only did it 2 years in a row, but we were planning to make it an annual tradition, and then COVID happened. We'd just get a bunch of people over, and we'd have some drinks, and we'd watch House. We called it the House Party. Oh, but it's such a crazy movie. It's not a comedy, but it's funny. And it's a horror movie, but it's too stylistic to be just a slasher film. It's like half music video and half like just fever dream. And you're watching and you're like, wow, I'm still watching this. And I remember after I watched it the first time, I'm like, I don't like this movie. I'm gonna watch it again. And I'm like, I still don't know if I like this movie. I better watch it a third time to make sure that I don't like this movie. And then I'm like, I really like this movie. It's crazy. Anyway, it's probably something you can just watch on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like someone's probably uploaded it. But regardless, find a way to watch this. I do recommend the Blu-ray because it's got some amazing like special features. The director of this just passed away a couple of years ago, but like he was involved in the Blu-ray transfers before. So, but yeah, look at this. Okay, I like this. I like this Blu-ray. It's very pretty. The resolution's better, but look at this freaking laser disc. Look at this. Just freaking love laser discs. I know I'm crazy. Like I don't. Yeah. They're just. There's so many things that so many people put so much effort into back in the day that nobody knows about anymore. I feel the same way about old video game magazines. They've got all kinds of art inside of them and like things that have never really been preserved in any other respect. Do I have a magazine I can pull down? Just a moment. This is the part of the show where I show my butt. The best part. Here's something to talk about. No, I don't have any. Oh, there's a magazine. Yeah, no, it's too wedged in there. Yeah, that's awesome looking. Are we talking about my butt? Because if so, thank you. Evil Dead Trap. I have Evil Dead Trap on Laserdisc as well. Although in Japan they tried to like pass it off as Evil Dead 4, even though it's not part of the series. It's kind of weird. I was watching a Madonna commercial for Japanese SVHS VCR earlier. I think I have Madonna's Australian version of the Girly Show on Laserdisc. So anyway, this is. Why do I have two of these? I have two of these. Okay. This is Ghost in the Shell, which has some amazing art, of course. And this is a photo CD. With a nice little booklet in there. Oops. And yeah, this is. Ooh. So this is a photo CD, so that means I can play it on my Sega Saturn, or my PCFX, or my 3DO. It would actually be much easier to play it on those than my computer these days, because to play a photo CD on a computer these days, you'd need specialized software, which is expensive, like $70. But it's much easier to play a photo CD on an old console. Yeah, so this is, it probably has music from it. Oh, I should do a photo CD stream sometime. To tell you what I should do. I should do a stream of some of the photo CD games. So if you want to play a photo CD on a Sega Saturn, you need this disc. This is the photo CD operator. You put that in first, and it'll allow you to run photo CDs with a PCFX or 3DO. It just runs them. You don't have to do anything. And you played a photo CD on your Linux box? Yeah. What program did you use? What program did you use? I would like to know that, because on a Mac or a Windows PC, you have to use a program called KPD Magic or something like that. Open source for the win. Yeah, that's the thing. But anyway, do I have any I can just grab? I should plan these streams better. Okay. There are games that were made for the photo CD because they had selectable menus. So they basically had choose your own adventure type games that were the first like absolutely platform independent releases, because it was a game that you could play on the PCFX or the 3DO or the Saturn or the PC. The disc would work on all of them, and they were games. Just crazy. Can VLC play photo CD? I do not think it can. This is how Ghost in the Shell is called in Japan. Yeah. But yeah. So they had but anyway, they had these games. They were made by a company you probably know, Idea Factory. That was some of their first games. They made one called Dark Chaser and one called Mars. I have multiple copies of all of them because I'm trying to collect a lot of them to do a Famicom Dojo video about them, because there's no videos done about these things. So I feel like there's a need for that video because most people don't even know about these things. Oh, Oh, I need to organize so bad. Okay, maybe not right now. A lot of my stuff is upstairs too. I've run out of room in this room, so a lot of it's upstairs. And you can also play photo CDs on a PlayStation if you have a photo CD like card. There was an OK 3D action on the PlayStation. I had that back in the day. That was okay. Yeah, okay is a very adequate description. Yeah. Okay, I'll show you one more thing. Oh, that's the Madonna disc I was just talking about. Dark crystal. Let's see. Here it is. Now, look, smaller than a regular Laserdisc, huh? Regular Laserdisc, this Laserdisc. What just fell in the background? Oh, that just fell. Put that back. Okay. So, what on earth is this? This is not the movie Akira. It is a trailer for Akira. It was something that you would buy. It's a mini Laserdisc. Mini. I mean, comparatively mini. It's a mini Laserdisc. And it came with a ticket to see the movie in the theater. Now, I don't have the ticket because I bought this secondhand, but it would have. So you paid, this was $20, and it was the Laserdisc, which had a video clip, and it's a single-sided Laserdisc, about 6 minutes, and it had a little clip and a teaser for the movie Akira, and it came with a ticket to see the movie. And so it was kind of an advertisement. And being in Japan, are there really expensive Laserdiscs? Oh, of course, yes. Oh, yeah, definitely. There's expensive Laserdiscs. There's some, like, some Laserdiscs got printed in very, very limited quantities. Yeah, there's especially some of the latest the last Laserdiscs. Fight Club, for example, goes for about $400. I got it before the prices went nuts. So I got Fight Club here somewhere. But yeah, some of the last Laserdiscs are incredibly expensive. But yeah, Laserdisc. Oh, that's something I'd love to talk about Laserdisc for a while. But yeah. I love these unique little things. Got so many box sets of lasers that I just have no place to put to. I need to sell a lot of my Laserdiscs, because some of the stuff I bought, just because when I first came to Japan, it was so cheap. There were so many Laserdiscs you could get for $1 each. So I would just buy boxes and boxes of them. I just come home with these, and I built up an amazing collection. And now Laserdiscs are starting to raise in value. Even the most common Laserdiscs are now around $5, the very most common ones. And then they're going up a lot from then. I used to be able to buy a box set of Evangelion, like the whole series, for about $30, and now they're like $30 a disc. As with anything, the collector's market, picked up, and it's stuff became expensive. But luckily, I picked up most of what I wanted when they were still cheap. Like there's definitely a couple things I'm missing from my collection that I really want to pick up. I still need an Evil Dead 2 red Laserdisc. I'm still looking for one of those, but for the most part, I still need the Wizard on Laserdisc. I don't know why I need that so much. I've got it on Blu-ray. It's not even that great of a movie, but it's something I need to have. Oh yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how much the prices have been, especially since the pandemic. How high the prices have gone on so many games. It's absolutely crazy. I'm so glad I got does it have any exclusive extras? Not a single one. Yep. California. Yeah, no extras whatsoever. And that's why I don't know why I feel the need to have the Laserdisc, because I have the I have the Blu-ray right here, and this got all kinds of special features on it. So I don't know why I feel the desire to own the Laserdisc, but I do. It's a very strong desire. The Ralph Bakshi film? No, that was called Wizards. That's a good movie too. Now that you mentioned Ralph Bakshi, now I need his stuff on Laserdisc. I'd realize I think the only one I have of Ralph Bakshi on Laserdisc right now is I have Fire and Ice. Do I have any others? Do I? I think I might have Heavy Traffic. Is it? It's called Heavy Traffic, right? Okay. Yeah. How many hours till work now? Oh gosh, I should. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I work at 8 o'clock tomorrow, and it is 1:30 right now. So yeah. Dang it. I'm really enjoying this. Sorry we didn't do many Famicom games. Sorry it kind of devolved into like discussion of laser discs and philosophy. That was a little weird. But anyway, thank you so much everyone for coming. If you want to support me, take a look at my shop. If there's anything you like, let me know. We'll start putting a box together. And other than that, the best way you can support me is just to pop in again when I do these, because I'm so happy to see you guys all the time. It makes me so happy, just to see you all here. Stay well. Take care of yourselves, and as in the immortal words of the great philosophers Bill and Ted, be excellent to each other. All right. I'll buy more from you, Vink, when I get a job again. Ain't it the truth? Well, worry about that first. Games are secondary. Games are secondary. Anyway, peace. Who has 2 thumbs and needs to get to work in a few hours? This guy.